Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of From the Depths. I'm Exterminator, and thank you for joining me. So, we are gonna fight these guys. I don't really know what I was trying to say there. Last time, we had Sander join us, which was pretty cool. And we spawned in his ship, the Heroline. And yeah, so like not yesterday, like 2 days ago, I tried to record and start this battle, and we got wrecked. Like, I brought our air fleet and spawned in the strongest guys we had, and we got completely wrecked. So, I didn't do that because it wasted like 15 minutes and I didn't have enough time to record again. But, yeah, so we're going to do something different for them. First, we're going to engage in this battle, and then I'm going to explain afterwards kind of what we're going to do in terms of these guys. I don't think we'll fight them this episode because it would take too much time, but we're fighting these guys with our sub fleet because they're only strength 40, so I think it's probably, wow, screw you. Okay then. 7,000 blocks. I don't even know if that's going to spawn in, really, spawn in all of them. It's interesting. I'd really like to get into this battle. Thank you. But okay, so here comes a massive volley of missiles. This probably won't last long. This guy, however, is shooting a ton of stuff. Holy hell, look at these cannons. I don't think I've seen this before. Look at these cannons. They're like toothpicks, but really long. Whatever that was is getting completely wrecked. I think it's really just these two guys. Now, we haven't seen any submarines, which I had the impression that, holy hell, that got wrecked. I had the impression that the Twin Guard had submarines, but maybe not. Look at these missiles looping around trying to hit this guy. These guys are going to hit him. So, we'll watch him. Wow, he's repairing a huge amount. The AI is dead. I'm wondering actually if this is a glitch. He's not taking any actual damage. It's like lagged. Okay, now he's just like disintegrating. Okay then. Alrighty. So that battle's over. Pretty quick one there. But yeah, so based on the suggestion from one of the people on the forum thread, is they said that, well, two people kind of said that the fleets are getting too big and the battles are really unfair now, which I agree with. And then the second person had a good suggestion, is instead of just having fleets of only boats and only airships, which was a good idea a long time ago, like a long time ago. But instead of doing that, he suggested to combine like some airships and some boats and like a submarine to make a fleet of like 5 or 6, and then do that until we're like torn these apart and have however many fleets of that denomination. And I think that's a really good idea. It would make it a little more versatile, a little more interesting to watch, maybe. So we have 13 boats, well actually 14 as this guy comes over, and we have 10 airships. So I'm thinking 3 different fleets. Since we have 3 different submarines, we'll put 1 in each, which would be about 3 airships in each, 4 in one of them, and then 4 in each, and then 5 in one of them. So we do need more airships. The other thing we're going to do this episode is spawn in some stuff, because we're like up to our eyeballs in resources right now. So we're going to spawn in some stuff, and yeah, we need more airships. So, you know, definitely send those in if you have any, because we don't really have very many more airships to spawn in. I think there were 1 or 2 left, or I don't know, that I didn't spawn in for some reason. But most of these, almost all of these, are just boats at this point. Which of course I have nothing against, but... Now the eaglefish, I know we spawned that in at one point. I think it like died. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it died, and then the creator just said to not mess with it. The Hyperion kind of sounds like an airship, but I don't think it is. Let me just see if there's anything like that stands out as such. At this point, I think we're just gonna kind of spawn in stuff, just just random stuff. Okay, the Vengeance 1. Kind of feel like we have that already, or we did at one point. Feel like we had that at one point. It sounds quite familiar. Shit. Okay, I guess we don't. Okay, well, let's spawn that in and see what it is. I still kind of think we spawned it in previously, but maybe not. So let's not do that again. Please. You're like building into us, you piece of crap. Okay. So it's nighttime. It's kind of unfortunate. Sun is just coming up though. Sweet. This is a really nice sunrise. Look at that. All these birds. This might be an airship. It has jets. That doesn't mean much though. There's certainly some boats we've seen that have jet engines. Based on the look of this, I would say it is a boat. But I could definitely be wrong. Maybe not. Got missiles on top, I think. No, that's an engine. Oh, well, it has wings, so I guess it is an airship. Perfect. Very nice coloring on the inside. I like that red glow. Let's see here. 77%, not bad. I really like this yacht. It's quite fancy, quite nice looking. Wow, man, the shields are even like red, or maybe they're not, and there's just like red coloring underneath. Either way, this looks pretty badass. I must admit, this is very cool. We certainly haven't spawned this in before. I would recognize it, but yeah. So it's done, except not actually. Now I think it's done. Sweet. Alright, let's disconnect you and see what happens. This ought to be interesting. Oh shit. Never mind. I thought my game froze. So he's having some problems taking off, obviously. We need to pull him out of play, I think. And then, whichever one he is. What? Not you. Vengeance. Screw you, man. Okay, let's spawn you, like, for now, at like 100-ish. And then we will, put you back into play. Okay, so here we go. Airship, pretty fast, I think. I don't really know what I'm looking at. Vengeance. Top speed 80. Yeah, that's pretty fast. I mean, we've seen faster, but he doesn't really need to be fast. Looks pretty beefy. So that's a very good addition to our air fleet. And if we go ahead and remove him. But yeah, I'm gonna make the other fleets like off screen because it's gonna be kind of a pain. I tried it before this video, and it didn't work out too good. Shit. It didn't. I messed it up, and I didn't have time to like redo it. So, right. Okay. So while he heads over there, let's go ahead and spawn in something else. I know not the most eventful episode, but I want to get some of the stuff spawned in before I make these new fleets. As my voice cracks, apparently. War Thunder is kind of an older one we could spawn in. Let me see. I wonder if that other thing is an airship. The I already forgot the name. Shit. Where was it? Hyperion? I kind of don't think it is. I know that the Dark Gazer is a boat, but it's an older one. So we could definitely spawn that in. I'm thinking either the Dark Gazer or the... this guy's pretty good, but that's newer. Or the War Thunder. Let's spawn in the War Thunder and see what it's like, and then the next thing we spawn in, it may not be this episode, but the next thing we spawn in is going to be the Dark Gazer, for sure. So let's spawn this guy in, and immediately I'm going to turn him off because I would very much like to not have him build into our ship again and flip us upside down under the ocean. That would really suck. So yeah, multiplayer, I don't know, I'd like to do it again. I know Sander would like to, other people may too, you know, if you have a mic and you can speak fairly decent English and stuff, then, you know, I'm down to include some of you guys in these episodes, but kind of as a but to that is, I know I'm saying I'm trying to think how to say this, that multiplayer is not very stable and my internet sucks. So based on what we saw last time with all the lag and the glitches with like part of the ships not spawning in and such, I think, I don't know, it might be kind of iffy doing multiplayer again, because like my internet is pretty much it's technically high-speed internet, but it's like pretty much as bad as you can get without it being dial-up. So it's like 1 megabyte by 4 mega, or 1 megabyte up, 4 megabytes down a second, which is really bad. And by the way, this looks really cool. I really like this coloring. And yeah, and then there's just multiplayer kind of glitches on top of that. Holy hell. Look at all these AIs. Good lord. I've never seen so many AIs on a ship. What the fuck? Is this like, does this spawn in like subunits? Whoa, man, I don't know. This is crazy. I think it does, because it has repair tentacles. I think it does spawn in stuff. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of iffy. I'm not really sure what did. Yeah, multiplayer is kind of messed up right now for me, I think, and I don't know that it would be a good idea to do it again. We have a big ass laser here. Is this not what I thought it was? I don't think it is. I don't think this is actually an older ship. I think this is a really new one. That is my mistake for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's really cool. I'm glad we spawned it in, but I kind of think, yeah, I think this was a really new one that was submitted. The name just sounded familiar, so yeah, this is a newer one. My bad for spawning in a newer one over an older one. But I really don't understand. Like, does this spawn? I mean, does it spawn stuff in, maybe? Oh, shit. Why is my game, like, freezing? So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe this spawns in sub-vehicles, or maybe these are just to repair other stuff. But it looks like it might be fast. It has a lot of propellers. And it has some, like, ridiculous cannons and lasers and shit. It's pretty awesome. I look forward to using it for sure. I'm not really, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it spawns in stuff or my game's freezing again. Good lord. I guess we'll have to see. This guy's like kind of going the wrong way. What the hell? I think it's going the, what? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out off screen. For now, I think that is going to be it for this video. I know it might be shorter and kind of uneventful, but no, here we go. Now he's doing it right. I mean, he's pretty fast, actually. Keeps increasing speed. About 18. It's not bad. So, yeah, my mistake. Next time we'll spawn in the Dark Gazer, because I know for a fact that's a pretty old ship. One that was submitted quite a while ago. Don't know why my game's freezing. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here before we just completely crash and lose everything. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Do hope you enjoyed, and look forward to the next, in which we will probably fight that huge fleet. But until then, look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.